Okay, cool. Just refresh. Screw it. Yes. Ah, shit. You know what? Let me do this again, actually. There we go. Put it in the regular places. I'll avoid that one just in case. Self-promo. Okay. That should be fine. I need to actually connect my controller though, god damn it. Amazing. Yeah, nice. Hang on a minute, chat.
Some of the people you meet will be Institute replacements, synth duplicates, so...
I'm gonna go in airplane mode, just to be on the safe side. That's fine. Gore problem at Finch Farm. To be honest, I don't think I need to really... Do I need to do you know what? Screw it, I can go do it. I'm hoping I don't have the same infinite load problem I had the other day, because I was not having it last time. Getting comfy, let's go. It's you again.
Glad to see you. We could really use a...
The Minutemen are always happy to help.
A pack of feral... If more of them...
I'm on it. It's as good as...
I'll be glad to...
Okay, let's go. Just over there. Cool. There's always ghouls there, goddamn. I'm not mad at it. It means I can get into killing things today, but... Cool. Funny thing is, I wasn't even that far from the settlement, was I? I could be wrong, but I don't think I was. Wrecked. Better do this first. Okay, Cure. Nice, I discovered a waypoint. It's gonna be nifty if I ever want to just do like a TARDIS like fast travel stream, I guess. Although I think you can also randomly go to places, so... Can I even go in here? Sick. Oh shit, I'm actually going in here. Okay. I don't think I've ever been in this room. Excuse me, chat. Strong, do me a solid favor.
Too much machines.
Hold.
Stay here. Strong confused.
I want to make sure he doesn't walk into these by accident. I mean, he follows me, but... Is that it? I think that's it.
Let's go.
I'll grab that. Grab these. Tool case.
Yes.
Literally just ammo, but I'll take it. There's power armor in here. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I already had the thing. Okay. Yeah, you died. That's all I have to say to that. You just died. Ooh, Nuka-Cola Quantum. Shit. Oh well. Funny thing is... Right, there's only... Yeah, this is a really weird glitch, but whatever. Like, the fact that it's actually, like, showing... some of the, like, armor, even though there's nothing on them, like, okay. Armor. Which I'm not gonna use. Okay, I'd like to know... Okay. Get the fusion core out. I can carry one of these. What's the most expensive? Torso, okay. Although I may as well get a left arm or a left leg since they have better weight values. Screw it, I'm gonna do that.
Hey.
This what strong carrying for human.
And then... It's apparel. Strong can't carry any more. Okay, wild. I'll leave it on my person then, screw it.
Smash it.
Oh god damn, it's a sentry. Okay. Ooh. Both at 100, nice, we'd love to see that. I'ma go up here. Yeah, no, it came from there, probably. God damn. Okay. That's how you know they mean business, jeez. Let's go take a look in here, see what's here. Clearly not much. I mean, valid. I mean, I clearly have to go inside, so screw it, I'm gonna go in. Nice, we're getting some ammo, let's go. I don't think there's gonna be any more. I'm gonna save just to be on the safe side. I kind of have to save now, because the amount of, like, infinite loading you have to experience. It's also a shame as well, if you infinite load and then you have to quit the game just to load faster, you end up losing progress. Speaking of which, that was a blood sample. I can get some muns for that.
Strong feels strange, like enemies watching.
Yeah, no, it's fine, I'll drop that then. Cool. Do. Bum, 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 bum. I love how many of them are just laying there, just waiting to be killed. Didn't I already have that, though? Whatever. I want to at least check everything. I've probably been here before, but I want to see what I can collect. I don't think anything special aside from that. Okay. Screw it, let's just go in. Yeah. Let's go do the thing and get some more of them. Don't like my ear being itchy, but it's fine. Let's exterminate these ghouls. Exterminate these ghouls and get rid of these fools. I love how this is just a weapon that exists. I don't want it, but you know, it could be good for the caps, I guess, so screw it. Okay. There are definitely ghouls in here. Fucking hell, strong. Wrecked. again, I'd love for this weapon to have a bit more of an impact. It's a shame, but does the job, weirdly enough. I barely ever use this weapon, actually. I'm surprised it's doing so well. I would still definitely like to modify it, though, just because, but... Mainly because it's better to modify it. I mean, I have, like... I think I have another... combat rifle, so I can use that for its mod damage output. Nice. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Shit. Can I jump back up? I think I can. Nice. I want to check these containers. Chems, let's go. Where are you at? Are you down here? Probably. Well, I guess that's the last one. Oh, it's a glowing one. Okay. That was surprisingly easy. Like, goddamn, glowing ones are normally a lot more difficult to kill. I'll take it, though. Stims, let's go. Get the ammo, even if I don't need it. Okay. I may have to start choosing between factions soon, to be honest. Because sadly, I don't think I'm gonna get the point of no return with the railroad. I don't even think I actually need to... No, I have to deal with the enemies. Okay, shit. Have a nice day in the afterlife, altered human. Ripperoni and whatnot. It's a shame that ghouls, but like, it's a shame that ghouls used to be humans, to be honest. Like, imagine going feral and you didn't even have a choice in the matter. Like, being a feral ghoul especially is messed up.
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did. That's great news.
Cool. Is that it? That's great news. Yeah, it usually is. Okay, and then I can go do Oberlin Station.
Please, just wait. You're not with...
Maybe.
It's the gunners. They ran off. If you...
I don't need to... no, I want to wait, actually. You feel rested. Didn't I deal with the gunners at this settlement already? Like, goddamn. Like, bro, there's only 3 of them as well. Like, jeez. I'm just saying, but the gunners need to step up their game. Goddamn, dude. These settlers are safe.
Hey there.
Yeah, take that! We won! You Minutemen really know how to bring the fight. We won't forget what you've done for us.
Nice. Speak to Preston Garvey. I will go do that.
We put on some...
Okay.
Well, that's a few gunners that won't be attacking our settlements anytime soon.
Hell yeah.
The bad guys don't stand a chance. Well, you ready for some more? Sounds like the...
Something about raiders. I mean, you know, I like taking down raiders. Jeez. Yeah, tactical thinking is the one where you eliminate the railroad. I think the downside is the fact that I've already started mass fusion. I think that's the downside, because I imagine I can't start any of the other ones. Although, having said that, you don't make enemies with the Brotherhood until... I don't think you make enemies with the Brotherhood until you actually go to the relay, so... It's not too bad. Yeah, see... Again, do I want to save the synths, or do I want to, like, destroy them? That's the thing. Because the only way to continue working with the Institute is if I do mass fusion, which is gonna not do me very well, but... I might have to do some of this weather vane stuff, to be honest. I don't mind, but... I'm just trying to think, really. I think what I'll do is I'll go here. I'll go here, and then I think I may have to side with the BOS, to be honest, just for this one quest. I did kind of want to do some of the railroad stuff a bit more, but...
You're with the Minutemen, right?
That's right. What's the trouble here?
Some raiders have... We told them to take... But they didn't seem... We're not...
So you build defenses, either that or I just sit and wait. I'm gonna sit and wait.
No cover. Not good place to fight.
Okay, nothing yet. That's fine. I guess I'll wait a bit more. I love how they're inside. Yeah, that was not difficult in the slightest. I mean, as long as they didn't kill the people here, I'm not bothered, but...
Hi.
We did it! I was afraid we were making a mistake trying to stand up to those bastards, but the Minutemen came through for us.
Cool. And then I guess what I can do is travel back to Preston, and I guess what I might... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to side with the BOS, to be honest. I'm okay with that. The downside is I think I did it wrong from the get-go anyway. I think you're supposed to do the setup very early game, which sucks, because I probably missed it, but... I'm okay with it.
General?
I taught those raiders a lesson. They won't be attacking another settlement again.
That's good. I hope I live. You know what I'm gonna say next. Our scouts have found.
Sure.
Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know of it.
Okay. Map updated. Taking Point Hangman's Alley. I'm gonna leave that. Yeah, let's just go do Brotherhood stuff. Screw it. Not to mention I should really take the power armor out of the Pridwin, but and that's actually a good point. It might not be a bad idea to do that. So, okay, hang on a minute, because I have 2 of these, right? Yeah, that one has more damage, but I don't know what. Calibrated powerful receiver, right, okay. So I'm gonna have to switch that one out, I guess. Luckily, I think the Pridwin actually has, like, a weapons workbench. But you know, I'm really gonna benefit from switching in the receiver, to be honest.
I have a situation I need to report.
Proceed.
There are rumors about some kind of...
It's not enough that we need confirmation.
Uh-huh. You can count on me. I'm on it.
Very good. Bring me something. Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
it's quite obvious Dance was a traitor, or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew, so it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
Hell yeah.
No rest for the weary.
We'll rest. Now, before we... They're a small, our tactical... If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Then let's get to it.
Your enthusiasm is appreciated, Paladin. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Hell yeah.
Sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm
Hell
sure
yeah.
you'll do whatever it takes to complete them. you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down.
Bro, I could take on the railroad solo. What do you mean?
Try and get Pam back here in one piece, okay?
Now, the funny thing is you can actually kill or destroy Pam, the robot. Do I want to do it? Not really, but... Funny thing is, I can actually hack robots. That's a really good point, actually. Do I even have that skill yet? I don't think I have that skill yet. Like, you can literally shut down a robot and then shoot at them. I'm surprised I forgot that that was even a thing.
Still can't believe Dance was really a SEP. Goddamn traitor.
Yeah, I fail underground undercover, and I've already saved, but whatever. I'm also kind of glad I failed Mercer Safe House, because that was glitched, and, you know... Right, okay, so... I can actually level stuff up now, but... Yeah, robotics expert, you can hack a robot, gain the... You can incite it to attack, you can do that or self-destruct it. I love how you can hack a robot to give it commands. Yeah, I can increase the amount of XP I earn. What I might do is I might genuinely... Do I need it though? I mean... Do you know what? I'll leave it for now. I'm okay with that. I'll leave it for now because I don't really need it, but... At the same time, that's gonna come in clutch later on, I think. That's gonna come in clutch when I want to actually deal with robot stuff, so... Speaking of which, I do actually want to build my own robot, to be honest. I think doing that's actually really cool. That's why it's one of, like, the best DLCs, to be honest. Downside is I don't want to do it before the end of the main game, but I mean I'm actually no, I worded that wrong. I want to do it before the end of the main game. Just so I can then have the companion or the robot as a companion or whatever. It's not a bad idea.
Stay with me. Search the area. Area sweep now.
Bro, why is Carrington all the way out here? The fuck? I don't even think I shot anybody. Wait, there's an area back here? That's interesting. I kinda wanna go through to explore now. Speaking of which, vegetable starch, I can use that for settlement buildings. Let's go. Bro, Doc, you're not wearing any armor, bro. You might wanna protect yourself. I'm gonna use the resources that my Brotherhood of Steel brothers left for me. Speaking of which, I don't know if I want to be picking up everything, actually, but... Although, come to think of it, I can deadass just pick up the fucking ammo and leave it at that. I have a ridiculous amount of caps anyway, but...
Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
Do you know the worst part is I kind of liked some of these. I kind of like some of these characters as well. That's the thing. Oh, that was smooth. I'm just saying, where the hell are all of these agents when we need them most? I'm just saying. I feel like you never actually see these agents usually, but... I do like their uniform, though. It's honestly like a really nice uniform. Yeah, do that. There's someone there still. I want to go do that first. It'll just be an agent or something, so I kind of just want to go do it, but... How did I miss this? Bro, your fucking stim was wasted, dude. Get wrecked, Deacon. You vouched for me, and I betrayed you. I think that's really funny, honestly, like, goddamn. The fact that this dude vouches for you and then you kind of just stab him in the back, that sucks, dude. Must suck for him, goddamn. Okay. Let's go do the thing. Speaking of which, I don't actually know why I saved outside of the starting vault, but whatever. Bitch. Oh my god, Gloria. You should have died. Pam is gonna be somewhere. I'm gonna go back to the combat rifle, I think. Yeah, dude, you don't need to pick up her weaponry. Do you know the worst part is? The railroad rifle's actually goated, to be honest. It's actually kind of a really good fucking weapon. I'm not gonna use it, mind you, but... I can steal these, because they're my enemies now. All of Tinker Tom's tech. It's a shame that this isn't like a settlement, to be honest. I feel like building in here would be cool as like some sort of base.
Pam,
Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible.
There is a holotape I need to inject. Not inject, but...
Full system reset accepted. Awaiting instructions. Factory reset mode enabled. Command mode available.
Okay, cool. Do you know what? Yeah, let's go through the exit. Screw it. It'll be nice to go in through here. Excuse me. Let's just check. Yeah, what weapons work, man? Yeah, I've already been done that. Yeah. Yeah, because here's the thing. This is the one that has the more damage. That's the sight. No, I didn't click that. The fuck? Yeah, powerful receiver. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for, right? So... yeah, all I need is to take the thing off. To be honest, I think I also kind of like the sight. I think it was this one I had. I could be wrong, but... unless it was the standard sight, but I don't know. Oh. The large bayonet cuts the range. Is that it? Is that it? Really? It cuts the range and doesn't do anything else? I mean... the downside is I actually kind of enjoy having the large bayonet. You know what? I'm gonna deal with it another time. It's also a different fucking weapon. Okay. I completely forgot about that. It is a different fucking weapon I was focusing on, because this is my main equipped one. Yeah, glow sights, large bayonet. Yeah, my range on this is already good, so it doesn't even matter at that point. If I take it off, I get less weight, which is cool. But okay, what I'm gonna do is... yeah, see, using that doesn't seem like a bad idea, but... I feel like it might make more sense to just remove it, because when am I ever going to use the bash? When do I ever use the bash in any playthrough, actually? That's a good point. I barely ever do. So I would like to... it's like I was saying probably 20 to 40 minutes ago, actually. I'd like to switch the receivers on both of the combat rifles, probably remove the bayonet, and that's it. Because realistically, I don't need an extra thing on the end of the rifle. I really don't. It takes down the range, which I don't need the extra range anyway, but it also weighs more because of that. I'd be so much... I'd be so much better just making sure my weapon doesn't weigh more than it already does, even if it's just 2. Even if it just takes 2 points off, I'd rather just do that. Okay. But, yeah, no, I think that's what I want to do, to be honest. Okay. I'm hoping this isn't... I did save, didn't I? I don't want to... See, the downside is this specific loading screen sucks because you can very easily be sat here for a good few minutes. And you know what? I might actually restart the game anyway. It'll at least load faster. Never mind, I'm here, cool. I was gonna say, because I like the other loading screen a lot more, because it loads faster. It also gives you something to look at while you wait, you know what I mean? Like, it makes so much more sense. Yeah, let me go back to the Pridwin. And then I can hand in this quest. I need to clear my throat again. Cool. I do normally mute when I do that, by the way. No one needs to hear that, although I don't think people actually mind, but still. I think sometimes I kind of just prefer people not to hear it, so... But yeah, no, I need to switch the receivers on this combat. Although, downside is I think switching the receivers would increase the weight anyway, probably, but you never know.
Won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
What's going to happen to their headquarters?
The location doesn't hold tactical significance, so we'll simply post a small squad there, in case any stragglers choose to return. I'm also pleased you managed...
You know, I'd love to actually own the Railroad HQ. I do. The funny thing is, I think the Railroad HQ is weirdly, like, a good base of operations. I think the switchboard was also... Based on how it looks, I think it works. I definitely think it works. It honestly makes me wonder what the Railroad base of operations in Slocum Joe's looked like when it was actually operational. It also makes me wonder how that base would work if they were still using that. I don't know. I think there's also a mod where you can turn it into a settlement, which is interesting, but... Yeah, no, I'd love to genuinely use the Railroad base, because it's one of the cooler ones in the game, to be honest.
To secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed.
It's kind of a nice design.
Having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be...
I agree, Kells.
Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victorium. Let me just reload my gun right in front of you. Aim it at your face. Look at the reflection in the gun, because it's totally inaccurate, but it's fine. I never really... Yeah, spoils of war. Okay, yeah, I don't... Yeah, once you continue Spoils of War, there's no going back. Once you continue Spoils of War with the objectives and stuff, that is when mass fusion probably instantly fails. So I have 2 points of no return now, which is interesting. Now my main question is, would I rather team up with the Institute or the BOS? To be honest, I do miss doing BOS. I actually really like BOS.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
I'm just trying to think really, because okay, you know what?
Been through the ringer, Paladin. Can't say that I blame you.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Where the heck are you going? I'm not finished talking to you yet.
I like the fact that you can actually just have that type of conversation. You just went back up there. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to talk to her yet. I want to save first and then go up there. Purely because of the fact that I'd like to at least... I want to see the point of no return, that's the thing, because as soon as you talk to her, it's done for, right? Because obviously, with the BOS, you don't have, when it comes to the BOS, you don't have the relay like the Institute does. I think you just take a vertebird down and do it that way, but...
Any Brotherhood soldiers that have not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
That was a hell of a business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
Believe me, it wasn't easy.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm sorry you had to be the one to handle the dirty work.
It's cool, Ingram.
We need to move on to more important...
You know what? Proctor Ingram is actually a good character. I never usually, like... I don't usually pay attention... Well, I mean, I do pay attention to the characters in this game, but... I never think about how good of a character they are. Proctor Ingram is one of the better ones, I think.
things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of
She's down to earth, I
There's
think.
power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion. That's why we need you to find...
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Of course I do. Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. The agitator was his crown jewel. That's where we're headed.
You talk too much.
Don't be rude.
It's your funeral.
Well, with a big bad soldier like you watching my back, that's not gonna happen now, is it? Kel's...
Nah, I want to reload that, because I want to know... Did Strong like that? I don't know what...
Well, with a big bad soldier like you...
Yeah, he did, okay.
That's not gonna happen now, is it? Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop us off on the roof of the Mass Fusion Tower. Grab whatever gear
I
you
like...
need and meet me on-
I like the fact, again, many characters would take offense to the sarcasm.
flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute...
I like the ones that don't cause more mayhem if you're sarcastic. Yeah, okay, so... Obviously I've done that. Fly to Mass Fusion. See, the downside is... Obviously I've got Spoils of War, and I've also got Mass Fusion. What am I trying to say? Excuse me. Outside of streaming, I did actually do a thing where apparently you can get on top of the roof of Mass Fusion with a vertibird, and if you time it right, you can actually land on top of it. I ended up doing that, but you don't end up, like... Unfortunately, you don't get, like, the key card. Like, it doesn't spawn or something, so... It's a bit of a weird one, really. That's another thing as well, like... Spoils of War... This doesn't let me warn the Institute, which is interesting. But I think with Mass Fusion, you can actually warn them. I might go talk to Ali Fillmore just to see if I can actually do that. I was muted. The downside is, I mean, because you can inform the Brotherhood, oh, yeah, this is gonna happen. It makes me wonder if it turns you in... It probably does turn you into an enemy, that's the thing, but... I think it does turn you into an enemy of the Institute, but... I don't know. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. I don't know if you're a knight or a... You're probably a knight, right? Yeah, you're a knight. Yeah, see, the one on the right is gonna take me there. Which, obviously, I'm trying to think of which one. It was that one, right? No, it was that one. Okay. What I'm gonna do then, I'll avoid saving... I will avoid saving for now, and I will save once I've figured out what I want to do. I've done this so many times. Again, I have 1,000 hours, and I've probably taken every route possible, so it doesn't really matter what I do. It doesn't really matter which route I go, because I've done everything in the game, pretty much, but... I'd mainly like to know if I can actually warn the Brotherhood about this.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
I'd definitely like to warn them. I want to see what happens if I can, so...
Certainly riled things up. Do I even want to know how you found out about mass fusion from the Brotherhood?
Oh, shit.
I've been undercover, double-crossing them.
Just decided to do that on your own, did you? Okay, whatever you say.
I'm the future leader of this organization, don't doubt me.
I can't go into details, at least not right now. But this is important. We need to get our hands on that agitator before the Brotherhood does. So you and I are going to relay over there, grab it, and get back here before the Brotherhood knows what's happened. Okay?
Also, I don't want to be that guy, but they're already on their way. I've started the quest. That's also a really nice attention to detail. The fact that Ali Fillmore knows the fact that I've been interacting with them. So I'm glad that that thing exists, because I never would have known that otherwise. I don't think I've ever had those two quests active at the same time before, so...
Well then, let's get moving.
Alright, sounds good. I'll meet you at the relay.
It is kind of nice that I get to, like, explore this, I guess. Okay, so at this... Okay. There is one major problem with this entire ordeal, if that's even the right word to use. I can't warn the Brotherhood, that's the thing, I really can't, but... What I would like to do... I'm gonna save. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save. I'll delete all of these saves, like, after I saved here, and I'm gonna reload here. Because I swear I remember trying it a few days ago, and you could easily warn the Brotherhood.
Internal monitoring active.
I could have sworn that was a thing. So yeah, no, what I can do, talk to her. Unless it's because I've already started the quest, in which case... Like, maybe it's because I've already started the quest, in which case that's another problem, but... Yeah, at that point I kind of have to pick another at that point I probably have to pick a side, really, but... Excuse me, chat. Okay, where's, Allie?
For what it's worth, I think you're a fine choice, boss.
Thanks, Newton. The funny thing is, I think it's... I actually really like the Institute ending, especially with how, like, you can deal with all these, like, situations in the Institute. I really like it. It's a nice idea that you can just be the leader of it all. It's interesting.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation,
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. Recent events...
Okay, so the dialogue is actually different this time, even though both quests are active.
I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going
So
to
it seems like I have that different dialogue when I've already spoken to Proctor Ingram.
Helium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd... But here we are. Not to put more... We don't want them getting... Head on up to the...
Right.
Okay, relay to mass fusion or inform the Brotherhood. Yeah, okay. So, again, I can easily do this. Relay to mass fusion or inform the Brotherhood. I guess... I want to see what happens if I inform them, because realistically, I will probably become an enemy of them the moment I inform them. As in, I will become an enemy of the Institute when I inform the Brotherhood, so... I'm okay with that. I don't know... Again, I don't know if it's the right route to take, but I mean... I also don't know if it's the right route to take for the Beryllium Agitator, but screw it, I'm gonna do what I can. I'm mainly, like, doing this to explore my options, to be honest. Because that's the thing, I've never actually explored, like, I don't want to say the depths, but I haven't really explored the intricacies of these objectives, because, again, the different stage determined the dialogue that you'd hear from an Institute scientist, so... I am actually really...
Believe me, it wasn't easy.
I also just reconnected on OBS apparently, so if I cut out there, I do apologize for that. To anyone watching the stream live or to anyone watching the VOD, again, apologies. That seems to happen a lot on YouTube for some reason, but there's not much I can do, I don't think.
We need to move on to more. We've been feeding him power. That's why we need you.
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Of course I do. Quinlan dug up. The CEO was...
Right.
The agitator was his... That's where we're headed.
You talk.
It's your funeral.
Well, with the big... Kells has a vertebra. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on...
Sure.
If the Institute finds...
Okay, but I wanna... You're missing the point. I wanna inform her.
We need to get over to mass fusion as soon as we can. Hope you're geared up. Otherwise, this is gonna be a short... Feels good to be needed again. We need to get over to mass fusion as soon as we can.
Okay, so I can't... Okay, right, I don't want to go through the dialogue again, but I mean... Okay, if I go here... If I reload this save, it'll just say, yo, Spoils of War, it's already started, which means I can't really warn them, so at this point I do have to pick a side. I do have to pick a side.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
Is she down there? That's interesting.
Hold up, Paladin. Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, when I give you a mission,
What are your orders, Captain?
I'm aware of your search for the missing recon team. I want that
I found their remains. 7 dead. Only Paladin Brandis lived.
If anyone could have held out this long, it would be him.
Can he come back to the Brotherhood?
Perhaps. We would have to place him under medical observation. It might be months or years before he's cleared for duty again. If he ever is. But his survival experience and knowledge of the Commonwealth would still be a tremendous asset to us.
He's alive and well, but he wants to be left alone.
He's given up. I expected better from him. What a waste.
Damn.
How will the Brotherhood remember them?
They faced their mission with courage. That is what it means.
Uh-huh. That's it.
I'll prepare a full report. In the meantime, allow me to offer you a new suit. This was no easy mission. Now, I have a more pressing matter that requires... I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply.
Oh yeah, we're gonna... Right, okay.
So,
That's what worries me. I want you to report tonight. Beyond that,
yes, sir.
I expect results.
Sure.
Okay, see, my other thing is... Spoils of War, speak to Proctor Ingram. Like, yeah, like, apparently... Like, you're still in the map, and I don't...
Systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting.
Pinging remote units at
Like, the compass says that she's still in the map, which is really interesting, because she's clearly not, but... I find that really weird, to be honest, but...
stray radio signals keep pinging the array. We're gonna try to filter it out.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting compression rate.
I just realized, is that... I know that's supposed to be, like... God, I'm seeing a lot of, like, out-of-bounds shit, god damn. Unless, like... I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna reload again. And then I'll, yeah, she's apparently... I think again, last time I sided with the Institute, so I may have to side with the Brotherhood for now. My next playthrough, I mean, I'm probably going to play my next playthrough off camera and whatnot, but I might, for my next playthrough, I might genuinely side with the Brotherhood again, but at the same time, I'm basically doing that now, that's the thing, so...
Attention, Bravo 6-4, report to
I don't know.
Bravo
Looks like you've ventured away, Paladin. Can't say that I blame you. That was a hell of a business with dance.
Believe me.
Well, if it makes you feel... Anyway, we've been feeding him... That's why we need...
And I'm betting you know right where to...
Of course I do. Quinlan dug up some dirt on the CEO, the agitator. That's where we're headed.
You talk too much.
It's your funeral.
Well, with a big bad soldier. Kells has a vertebrate. Grab whatever gear. If the Institute...
Yeah, like, once we do this, there's no going back. The downside is... I actually really like... I actually really like the Liberty Prime segment where he walks to the Institute. My only problem is that it's a bit long. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, because it does make sense. He is kind of slow, but... I would like to actually speed up that process, to be honest. Yeah, see, now I have to take this one on the right, and then I can go do my thing. Okay, yeah, airport, and then... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna safely assume that I'm gonna side with the BOS for now, just because... Boarding the vertibird to mass fusion will make you a permanent enemy of the Institute. Again, this is what I will commend the game for, and I'm sure it does it with other games as well, but I like the fact that it warns you, oh, if you continue to do this, you can't go back. I love that. Same with mass fusion, it warns you, it's really nice. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna do it, screw it. Last time I flew in a vertibird, like my thing glitched where, like, you know, I'm turning right now, but it kind of just glitched my character to move in those directions and whatnot, and I just never liked it. That's the thing. But it's something I'm managing. It also happened once, but beryllium agitator. I think it's also really funny as well, because you can't... Like, you can't do it on behalf? You can't do it on behalf of the Brotherhood, and then just hand it into the Institute afterwards. It would be really interesting if you could do that, but I can definitely see why no one would want to. Like, that's the thing. Like, once... Again, the whole point of the mass fusion quest is that once you've chosen a side, that's it. So... I'm kind of glad it's not a thing, but I don't know. Apparently there's also a mod where you don't blow up the Institute, which, to be honest, I don't think me as a player would use it, because it changes the story a bit. Like, oh yeah, no, we're not going to blow up the Institute, we're going to use it as a base. Which, to be fair, using the Institute as a base, I like that idea, but if you want it as a base so badly, just side with the Institute. I don't know. But yeah, no. I actually looked at the mod the other day, and I think you're actually like required to install other mods to make it work, which really sucks, but you're a legendary patroller, and you're gonna die now. Yeah, see, I do find it funny. That's the thing. I do find it funny how you can't access the password until... Well, the password and the ID, actually, but you can't access any of them unless you've actually started the quest, which is really, again, it is interesting. And I think it's interesting because you can't, the only way you can really make it appear is if you do actually start the quest. Excuse me, but, Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I should be grateful that that's the thing or what, but I mean... I'd love to, like... I would love it if the ID card is still available to you even when you haven't started the quest yet. I'd love that, because then, you know... Because then you can get it even when you're not, what am I trying to say? So then you can get it even when you're not siding with a specific faction, so I mean... And then you can decide whether or not you want to give it to one or the other, you know what I mean? I think the release version of the game definitely does it. I think... Okay, I'm in the red. Jesus Christ, my KBS just went down to 500. What the hell, dude? That's another thing as well. I have a setting on OBS enabled where... I believe it's where you can manage congestion, like if your connection, like... If you have a bad connection for even a second, it'll lower the bit rate of the stream. And it'll do it, and it will do that just so you don't lose frames, which, to be honest, I think is a really good feature, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I think that's a really sick feature. Again, though, the downside is the fact that in terms of quality, your stream is gonna suffer for a few seconds until it goes back to normal, obviously, but it's like that as well. My internet is okay, to be honest. It's not the best. It's good enough for what I want to use it for. I would definitely benefit from having better internet because, you know, streaming, it is something I genuinely want to do on a daily basis, pretty much, but... Like, it's something I genuinely love doing, because I get to play some of my favorite games a bit more, but... Still, But yeah, no, like, I definitely benefit with, like, a better internet connection or whatever, to be honest, but I think what I have still works. I mean, it's like that. My KBS... I mean, the downside is it's at 2,000 at the minute, which... I mean, it's gonna suck at the minute, maybe. If the quality is that... You know what? No, I'm actually gonna have a look, because I'm curious. I don't know how good the quality is at the moment, but if it's bad, then I apologize. Again, sadly, there's really not much I can do about that. Okay, I have the page open on YouTube at the minute, just because I want to check. You know what? The quality is not that bad, I don't think. And I'm running it at 1080p on YouTube itself, like that's what I have it set at. So I mean, you know what? That's not actually too bad. The image is not that bad. It's a pretty clear image. I'm gonna genuinely close it now, but yeah, cool. Maybe my bitrate went back up though, because I wasn't paying attention to the bitrate for a second there, but... Right, okay. I don't know where this generator is, to be honest, but... Did I turn down my volume? I did, god damn it. I'm glad that I can just go through the passwords randomly until I get it. Like, I'm glad I can just keep trying, because the funny thing is I never actually used to play this as a serious, like... I never actually used to play the password game as, like, a serious game. I kind of just did it randomly just for time's sake, but... Excuse me, but yeah, no, peace out, guys. Sweet. See, that's another thing about synths as well. Like, they're clearly... These are the Gen 1 and 2 versions of them, which, you know, they are clearly still machines. I'm glad that, like... Oh, they're a machine. They're used as, like... They're basically used as, like, a disposable army, I guess. Oh, what's that? You're a Gen 1 synth? That's cool. You can take a gun and you can guard the Institute for a bit. I don't know. Yeah, my bitrate seems good right now. I'm hoping it stays like that, because I'm enjoying this game at the minute. I should really do longer streams sooner or later, actually. Because I'd love to genuinely, like, properly stream for longer with the games that I enjoy. Like with Sea of Thieves, for example, I love that game. If I could, I would happily play that game, like, for, like, even, like, 8 hours, to be honest. I mean, I've kind of done that before, but... I'd love to actually do that for a stream. Speaking of which, I have actually been wanting to do, like, a weekend stream for a while now. I don't know if I'll ever get to it, but it could be something I do as a longer stream. Apparently, weekends are good for streaming anyway, so it could be something I do just to see how well it works. That's the thing, because I would genuinely love to give that a try. But, you know, yeah, no, if you're watching the VOD of this, you know, you can let me know. Obviously, if you've watched up until this point, obviously you can let me know. Would you prefer a longer stream? Would you prefer a weekend stream, or would you prefer a mix of both, you know what I mean? Because to be honest, again, I'd be open to it. Eventually I do want to. Again, it's like that with Fallout. I love these streams. Playing this, like, 4 hours for a stream wouldn't be a bad idea, or even playing it for longer, but... I don't know what the max amount of hours would be for a personal stream of mine, to be honest. I think most people tend to do 8 at max, to be honest, but I mean... Okay, I can... But yeah, no, for Sea of Thieves, I think I would happily do, like, a longer stream if I wanted to do that, but... Yeah, I don't know. I'd be I don't know if curious is the right word, but I'd be I'd want to try that soon enough, to be honest. Especially considering, like, 2 hours is not long enough for people to come and chat, to be honest. Like, that's the thing. I feel like in some instances I'm not doing my viewers justice by, like, streaming for 2 hours, because, you know, it's just like, sure, you stream for 2 hours, it's a good amount of time to do it, it's not bad. But then you end up, obviously, like, it's also a really small window for people to join you, so if people aren't available at that time, it's not gonna,
Radiation levels are
you
dangerously
know.
high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out here.
Yeah, the thing's up there.
Dr. Ingram?
Looks pretty dangerous in there. You have enough radiation protection on you?
Yep, I've got it covered.
Well, take these extra doses of rad. You know, this was a nuclear research facility. If you look around, I'm sure you can find something that'll do the trick.
Okay.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
Cool.
The beryllium agitator should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
God damn, we're gonna get the beryllium agitator, boys.
The reactor's interlocks must still be active. You need to find a way to turn them off.
Security alert in the
Jeez.
emergency lockdown initiated.
Oh, I need to heal. Is Strong in here with me? No, he's not. I was gonna fucking say. Imagine if he was in here with me.
Please wait.
Okay, now it's time to put on the real armor.
Decontamination complete.
Yeah, and then the robot's gonna come out, right? Oh god, okay. Do you know what? Using a stim there wasn't that bad of an idea. Hang on a minute, chat. I think my controller was being a bit weird there for a second, but it's fine. Yeah, see, normally at this point I have the robotic... What's it called again? Robotic hacker expert or something? Robotics expert. Yeah, I normally have this by now. So... yeah, see, I have 3 points. I don't want to waste them on that. That's the thing, but... especially considering I've been wanting this one for ages, so, you know, but... see, level 41 is round about the area where I can actually start, like, using a lot of these good perks now, but yeah, no, normally I would have Robotics Expert by now, because it does really help, but I mean... especially when you explode them, like... or self-destruct them or whatever. Again, it just makes a fight so much easier, which, you know what? I might actually do it, to be honest. One more. Because realistically, you only need the base, and then you can do whatever you want with it. It's a shame the animation for it's a bit weird, but it doesn't matter. I think it's supposed to use the animation for when you're plugging the Pip-Boy into, like, the vault place thingy, but... yeah, see... I love that about just, like... again, I love the fact that I can just do that, dude. I love the fact that I can just do that, and then it'll just kill everything in sight. It's so amazing. Is there another? Okay.
Got it.
The Institute must have sent reinforcements. I'll help hold them off. Just make sure.
Because I am a Brotherhood soldier as well. Like, realistically... wait, I had 10,000 KBS in OBS, and it was red. Okay, whatever. I think the max that you can go is actually 51 KBS, but, you know... or, like, 51,000, I mean, but... cool. I think it's funny as well, because I could honestly still eliminate the BOS. That's the thing, I could definitely still do that. Legendary Brotherhood. Bruh, you're gonna be tough against this guy.
Mission accomplished. Proctor.
We must have struck a nerve. Institute's tossing everything they have at us.
What the fuck was that? Okay, I think I can dip now, right? Yeah, exit mass fusion. I don't know if I actually get any benefit from doing that, but screw it. I'm glad that I actually, like, save these, because goddamn. Like, the music is, like, enough to know that it might load fine, but... It is just a shame that it loads this slow, but it's fine. I remember I mentioned this the other day, but apparently you can actually change something in the config that allows your game to, like, load faster, but I also, apparently it breaks the game a bit, and I don't want to do that, really, so... But yeah, I'm gonna get back into the world now, or soon, because of the change of music. Funny thing is, I actually really like the Fallout 4 ambience. It's really nice. I'm hoping it actually does load, though. Fucking hell. There we go. Nice. Oh, return to the Institute. Can I actually do that? I can do that. Okay, you know what? I might actually do that. Screw it. Because let's be real, I'm enemies with them now, but... still... Funny thing is, if I return now, I'm gonna have to slaughter them all, and then we don't get to use Liberty Prime, but that's fine, actually.
Can't pick this.
I don't want to be that guy, Sean, but did you really do it for us, or did you do it for mankind? That's so fucked, honestly. Like, goddamn. Like, your son is the leader of the Institute, and then... got into the Institute, the door's locked and everything. Your son then talks to you saying about how betrayed he feels, and then, like... and then, you know, this happens. Like, goddamn. Yo, you gotta leave now. You gotta, like... you gotta leave now. And he instantly just teleports you away. Also, yeah, no, the Minutemen can definitely destroy the Institute now. That's a good point. I guess at that point, then, 1 hour and 41 minutes. Okay, I guess 42 now, but, I might actually, like, return to the airport, do that, and then talk to Preston just to see what's happening, but... Excuse me, chat. I'm really glad I've saved for this reason alone. Again, I don't like this specific loading screen. I mean, it gives me, like, one thing to look at, and it's the weirdly satisfying, like, ring effect thing on the bottom corner, but... I like the regular loading screen for a good reason, you know?
Look, I'm really busy, and I'm not in the mood for talking.
Didn't ask.
Proctor Ingram.
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
One Piece. We are...
What ended up happening at Mass Fusion?
Thanks to your help, our forces managed to take the building with very little resistance from the synths. We've posted a garrison there, and they'll keep the place under guard for the time being. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've got a lot of work to do. Well, this is it.
Hey, let's go.
Programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute. Elder
Oh shit, right, okay.
He arrives at the CIT in one piece. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor, and cross our fingers.
If this works, how long before Liberty Prime will be ready for battle?
The reaction should be almost instant. He'll be running under his own power in a matter of seconds. Look, I discussed it with Elder Maxon, and we think you should be the one who has the honor of starting Liberty Prime. Just plug the beryllium agitator into his reactor port, then head back down here and press the Good luck, Paladin.
Add Victoria Ingram. You've been a great help to my BOS career. Do you know the funny thing is, Liberty Prime actually looks really fucking cool. Like, he actually does look like... He actually does look really cool. See, the downside is now, what... See, realistically, I think Ad Victoriam... Like, I think within this mission, quest, whatever, he does genuinely go to the Institute, which is a shame, but to be honest, I did kind of want to go through like the Institute sewers around here, so I think what I might do is I might keep the agitator to myself, and I might talk to Preston just about this whole thing. Speaking of which, I'm in the red again. I seem to be doing that a lot this stream. I'm at 1000 KBS. Again, I still hope it looks good. I'm not going to check again, but I apologize if the quality's gone down. But hopefully you can see it well enough to understand what's going on. And obviously, you know, thanks for watching, everybody.
Need something?
I've made my choice.
want to chit-chat.
The Institute is now our enemy.
I always
What?
knew that day was coming. The question now is, what are we gonna do about it?
Okay.
What do you think we should do? We'll have to hope there's something in that data you swiped that we can use to get at them. Make sure to give it to Sturgis so he can get started on it. In the meantime, we can focus on building up our strength while Sturgis is working his end. No half measures. This time, when we attack, we finish the job. I've got something for you to do right now, actually. To come in from and put a stop to it.
Cool, okay. So... I'm trying to... I need to get the network scanner holotape back so I can have Sturgis analyze the data for any useful intelligence on the Institute, right? I guess what I want to do is I want to reload that save just to see... Because the dialogue can differ a bit, right?
Attack. Take the fight to the Institute.
I'm all for that, but we don't have any way to hit them yet. You should give Sturgis that.
Yeah, so it's just basically the same, okay.
I've got something for you to. Maybe you can find.
And then it'll give me the Warwick Homestead thing, probably. Yeah, it does. Okay, you know what? I think, I might end it there since my bit rate's going up and down and all over the place, so... I think I'm actually gonna save everything there. Just so I can't go back on myself. I'm gonna save it there, I'm gonna quit to desktop. And... the black screen, you know, you're supposed to see the black screen, obviously, but, thanks for watching, chat. To anyone who did watch, to anyone who did join in, I appreciate it. Obviously, to anyone who watched this entire VOD, obviously check out the main channel, because, you know, that's where I always stream. We always have fun over here, we can talk about anything and everything. We have fun playing Fallout, Sea of Thieves. Occasionally, the odd, like, SpongeBob game, BFBB movie game. I love mods for that game, so obviously I'll play some of those. I just reconnected, apparently, so yeah, no, I should probably get off anyway, but sub to the main channel, because of course that's where you're gonna see me live, and yeah, no, see you next time.